All right, boys, welcome back to the Side Boob, the official podcast of the Man Boob Fantasy Football League. Had a week off, but we're back. Travis and
Let's go.
Taylor here with me.
Let's go.
Let's check it out.
You said three different trades this week, Don.
Three, I think.
I don't even know. I don't even know two of them.
Two of them, two of them have went through. The one that happened today hasn't gone through yet. But all right, first trade was. Wait, no, the first trade was it Burrow, Andrews, Robbie Anderson? Wait, no, he dropped Burrow. No, it was Mark Andrews, Robbie Anderson, Justin Jackson for Scotty Miller and Travis Kelce. I didn't.
I think it's an. I talked to Jared about this today, and he
Yeah.
said verbatim, quoting Jared, "Fuck yeah!" And Jared does not goes, "Fuck yeah, Travis! Trade him a 3-point difference every game for the 15th ranked tight end in the league." And I'm assuming, Don, that's Robbie Anderson.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a valid point. But I also like Andy's side too, and I told Jared that I think it's an even trade. And I think Andy's team's a little bit scarier. And Derrick Henry's scary as fuck right now.
I already liked Andy's team. I didn't have a
It's-
problem with this trade. It was fine.
I
to me.
agree. It
It,
sucks. Hey, you know what? Was
it
amazing
makes
from-
Jared's team, who's depleted, more competitive, is what
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, it does.
and it makes Andy's team, who's potent, even more potent, which sucked total dick because I looked at his team and I'm like, hell yeah, Thielen, he's on a bye this week. Mark Andrews on a bye, even. I see Kelsey this week. I'm like, fuck. So good job, Andy.
He's running into until Eckler gets back. He's in a depth issue.
Kind of.
How long is that, guys? I can look.
They said it's gonna be a lot later than it is sooner, is what Anthony Lynn said on Monday.
Talking week 10 or week 14?
I don't know because they're not doing anything this year, so I don't think they're in a big rush to get him back.
Who, Thielen?
No, Eckler.
Eckler.
Eckler, okay.
That's Andy's. The only other running back on Andy's roster.
I tell you what's
is
starting to
Eckler.
matter. I tell you what's starting to matter big this year, and why I always am a huge advocate for what we do for the third being on points is that, man. I mean, McCaffrey's going to be sexy during. This was the whole advocate. This is why I was an advocate for the Jackson trade. Is that when you lose a bell cow for that many weeks, just on points alone, you're suffering. Let alone the losses. Which, Don, I love you, but we'll talk about it later. But I think it puts your team in a hard spot right now.
My team's in a very hard spot right now, dude.
And you're a good team. You're a great team in a hard spot. You're a great
mean,
example of a good team in a hard spot.
we'll get to my team. I have plenty to say. I'm hurt. I'm hurting over here. But yeah,
I hurt for you.
I just pulled up Andy's team since he was part of two of the trades. So he gives up OBJ and gets Stephon Diggs, and he gives up.
This trade made zero sense to me.
Why?
Uh,
Who did you do that with?
He did it with. He did it with Bud.
Oh, that's because
I guess he was
okay.
he was wanting like consistent points out of a wide receiver, which he's not really getting out of OBJ.
But the thing is I think there's only been one game this year where Diggs hasn't scored double digits.
So you don't understand it from Bud's perspective, or
I just think that if there was two players,
I think Bud got. I just think it was a bad trade on Bud's end because Melvin Gordon is good and he was having a great run, but Philip Lindsay just got back and just played his first full game on Sunday. And I'm a Broncos fan. It's the Melvin Gordon. It's going to be a 50-50 split on carries now with Philip Lindsay back in the ball game.
well, as somebody that has Lindsey as their RB2 for the foreseeable future, I'm cool
Well,
with
Lindsay
that.
looked good against the Patriots.
Yeah,
he
did.
looked healthy. That's a tough defense to go against, but they love him in Denver. And Melvin's going to get run too, but it was just I would rather have guaranteed points from Diggs.
And we don't
That's
know
a nutcase.
if a suspension is around the corner. I guess we got to wait for that to go to court before they'll even act on it.
I can't believe Denver hasn't suspended him already.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking shameful, dude.
what are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? I got to hear it.
Melvin Gordon got a DUI on Denver.
Oh
bye
shit!
week.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And just
Hey, I
nothing's
think that
come of
Don
it.
and- if there's a romantic matchup outside of me and Chris Hogan there for a few years. In all of fantasy, it's Don and Philip Lindsay. I feel like Don and Philip Lindsay, again, the last 2 years, I've modeled after I saw Don sweep it with some fucking regular running backs. Just he had a lot of these. He just had a fucking ant field of these sons of bitches.
I guess
with Lindsay with his little ant head leading the way.
So the thing with me is, and it was just like looking at Bud's roster before this trade. This was a team I felt like didn't need to make a single move, and they have a chance to win it all. Especially with Justin Jefferson coming on here the past couple weeks. I mean, he had Diggs, Jefferson, Robert Woods, always solid. Yeah. And then he had Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake. I mean, that's just a solid roster. He has Kittle and Jonnu Smith too. I didn't understand the move.
Yeah, I kind of see where you're coming from.
I think Andy got a little happy. Andy got a little happy, but I will tell you, Andy, it's fun. I do love to see it. I love to see the shakeup.
I love the trades. I love that people are getting moved.
I do. I love that Kelsey's on his team. Outside of that, I think he got a little trigger happy. Eckler that's definitely a fucking everything his season's riding on. I'm just kind of looking into this right now. He remains out. They're saying that this could be very serious. Yeah,
I think Andy's team improved. I think he parted ways with Gordon at a good time.
That Kelsey, acquiring Travis Kelsey and Stephon Diggs, it's championship move. It really is. I'm telling you, those two guys can win you weeks.
The thing on the trade with Bud is it's kind of like if there was two dudes that were butt fucking in the league, it's Bud and Andy.
100%.
Yeah. But listen to this, Dave. But listen to my educated side on it. If one was fucking the other, Andy could probably bend Bud over in the last 30 seconds of the match, which he did, barely. So I don't get it, but yeah. Andy fucked Bud a little bit on this one.
Yeah, if I had just put up 135 points, I think I'd be chilling.
Valid. That's wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, but regardless, Andy, your team's dangerous as fuck right now. I do think so. It's a weird team. Those are the weird teams win it.
All right, let's look at the third and final trade, which still hasn't gone through yet.
It's in limbo.
Yeah, I don't see it getting vetoed. On paper, I don't think it's terrible. I just hate how good it made Josh's team.
What the fuck is it? What is
my take on it?
Wait, you don't hold on. You don't know the trade?
No, dude.
All right.
Now I have anxiety and after that shit, Don.
Josh traded Debo and Myles Gaskin.
Who's Debo?
Debo Samuel.
I don't know this motherfucker. You know I'm old, Don. Shit, you're as old as me.
You don't know Debo Samuel?
Really?
Debo Samuel.
I'm San Francisco wide receiver.
Yeah, right.
He's a stud.
He's a black dude. He catches the ball.
Yeah.
Correct.
For Mike Gesicki and Joe Mixon. Traded to Miller. So
Samuel and who?
Myles Gaskin.
Whoa.
So he got a top 10 running back. So
okay, we can church Gaskin up all we want, but
do me a favor real quick and go pull up Myles Gaskin's game log.
Oh, I have already. I've looked at this.
And then look at Joe Mixon's game log besides one game, and Don and tell
but
me
Mixon's
is it that
heating
different?
up, and I'm not a Mixon guy.
I'm out of the Mixon business.
I am not. Listen, I'm in the Bengal business, but not in the Mixon business. That's a hard.
Also, because Joe Mixon missed his second consecutive practice today too.
Don Robinson, he got Joe Mixon and who?
He got Joe Mixon and Mike Gesicki, which I'm not even sure.
Oh,
he's a top 10 tight end.
I don't like it.
So he's put up 3 points and 0 points.
Dalvin Cook and Mixon.
Yeah, right. So his team. I mean, is there a hole in his lineup at all? I mean, the one thing that kept his team from being an absolute powerhouse was
story time with
his
Trav.
RB2.
I was at LA Fitness in Dublin, Ohio last motherfucking year with Ezekiel Elliott on my squad when Taylor Miller sent me a text message offering to text me Christian McCaffrey. And I thought to myself, little old me, you're going to offer Drew Rosenhaus of the fucking Man Boob League, Christian McCaffrey? And I'm thinking to myself, this motherfucker's number one, though. He's number 1, right? You were fucking just nutting on the league. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, like, if I make any trade with this dude, he's already nutting. And even if my team gets a little bit better and his gets a little bit better, which I'm an advocate for that if I trade with you, man. I genuinely want you to do good. I don't even want him to get better. And I have this is one of my little rules. And this is a rule I'd be willing to break for the right guy. I do not trade with the number 1 guy in the league. And I sure as hell, God damn it, giving up Mixon, he's been heating up. And he's getting more and more touches. Burrow's trusting more even on swing routes and screen passes. I would not trade with the number 1 guy in the league, especially when they have not tasted a single solitary loss.
That's the thing about Mixon. He hasn't been putting up consistent numbers, but his touches have been consistent, which is what you look for. Yeah. And there's not many of those guys that are going to be getting 20-plus touches a game. And Josh gives up a guy he doesn't even need to make that upgrade from Gaskin to Joe Mixon. He didn't even need Debo. He doesn't need him at all.
Who gave him that trade?
Miller.
I did.
Taylor.
I'm fine with it, boys, because I'm out of the Mixon business.
Taylor. I'm not a fan, Taylor. And you're good. I bet $200 on you against this motherfucker, Taylor. God damn it, Taylor.
Yeah, dude, I'd be worried about that $200 if I were you.
I am. Listen, nigga. If I don't win this shit, ain't none of us winning this shit. Don, why you think I swear to God on my life when I saw your team? And I didn't look at your team because Don, hey, boom, beer, statement for a side boob. I've had 3 people hit me up for Connor.
Really?
Which is such a validation because everybody hated on me when I got that motherfucker in the 4th round. But one person I actually reached out to with Connor, but I'll be honest with you, if he made that trade, I'll be winning a little bit. He shouldn't have made it, but I don't know, dude.
I've tried to acquire a running back 3 separate times this year, and I just nobody wants to give up the running back. Not for a wide receiver, straight up. They got to be taking like a slight downgrade at running back plus a wide receiver, which I don't have the running back.
Where people are cornered with me is they come at me with wide receiver. I'm like, I got literally the number 1 ranked wide receiver in the entire National Football League right now, non-PPR, and Claypool's digging it. So it's, dude, I'm gonna sit still, man.
Yeah, you're fine.
Let's get to another topic. Let's Don.
Okay. This is what we're just gonna pull up the standings.
Let's talk about the $200 bet. Let's talk about the bet. I think that's a good topic for.
All right. Well, let me pull up the standings and we'll get a better idea
Don,
where this stands.
Okay.
So the leader or the person leading the Bloods division is a non-champion, and the person leading the Crips division is a non-champion. With 2 of the hottest teams in the league, plus Andy. I mean, if of the champions, who's going to win it? Who would you think would win it?
I think Brad could get sustainable. I think that Don. I mean, so you were my anchor. You were my great.
No. You're talking about people. Brad. I don't think Brad's ever won.
No,
Brad won it the first year.
No, CJ won it the first year.
It's CJ's only championships the first year.
Yeah.
Brad didn't win it.
No, it's me, you 2, Gillespie, and I want to say Howie.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Which I'm telling you right now, if Rojo keeps going, Howie's going to be a mess for people to deal with.
Dude, Rojo has proved me wrong.
That's a good. Hey, let's just take time, have conversation, and through the conversation, pull up people's team. So where's Howie's team? If he's the next Great White Hope,
he's my dark horse.
All right, football team. Rodgers, man. Jones is catching heat.
Yeah, look at his wide receivers.
Tavon K. Hopkins and.
I don't.
That's the best. That's the best receiving squad of all time.
Yeah,
in the league.
Not even close. Yeah,
that's like having Kamara, fucking McCaffrey, and fucking.
Yeah, I gifted Nathan a win. He needed a win because I mean he's pretty well behind in points right now, so he needs to keep winning games.
You know what I would think about doing with this motherfucker? He may get a call from Trav on Monday. Connor, that's the only person that could get Connor, maybe even Clyde.
He's got 3 starting running backs, though.
So what? You're gonna try to get one of his receivers? I offered you the number 2 receiver for Connor.
I don't have the faith, but you know what, Don? I'm just giving some good footage out there, dude. Like honestly,
Did
dude.
you offer
So
him
Don,
Ridley for
yeah,
Connor?
I offer.
dude, I would not
Yeah.
even want to listen. Here's why.
Travis.
Tay, listen to me, Mister Mix and Giver. Okay, listen. Just because you would demolish me physically, listen, Taylor. I'm gonna go on record and saying just because you would demolish me physically, I moved to Columbus for a reason, bro. Okay, so just like enough, dude. Dude, what if I went in on Taylor? So no, I will tell you, an 83 overall running back is better than a 90 overall receiver in fantasy right now.
I agree.
And Connor is an 88. And I love the Ridley, but I'm gonna tell you guys where I've cornered is Thielen being number 1 or getting Claypool, and I do not think Claypool's slowing down.
That you have Claypool, yeah, that helps a ton.
I've got
I get
Edelman.
that.
I've got Edelman on the bench. Like I would like to make a move if anybody's really thirsty. Okay, that could be a good. Yeah, I guess a good. So just to close out on Howie's team, to give Howie's team some love and validate
I love
Taylor's.
Howie's team.
Yeah, before even my team, I don't want to be a hog as far as team goes. Is like to validate Howie and Taylor's. Bro, you're right, dude. Holy fuck! And it's like one of those things. It's like I knew this before, but every time I see his team again, I'm like, damn.
There's the weirdest team in the league, and it's because of the Russian roulette wide receiver business is CJ's team. As far as past
this is
champions.
CJ. No, CJ's. This is CJ's CJ's year to fall.
Where's he at? Let's see where he's at in points. He's over the 600 point mark. He's in the wrong division.
I just see him falling. Yeah, true.
Dude, I could see CJ getting in easily. He's another one of those running back heavy teams.
That's what kills me is I've outscored 3 teams and I have 1 win. I love fantasy football.
You guys know what, Bub?
Well, that's
Bud Brown and Mueller can have the fucking number 1 seeds, dude. That's hellfire. Taylor, you were the number 1 seed and won it. I guess I
wasn't. CJ finished as the number 1 seed.
Okay, I'm telling you, dude, they're gonna.
I stumbled at the end of the year when Galladay and Godwin went down.
If you can get healthy, Don.
Yeah, if Don just makes the playoffs, he'll be okay.
If you can wreck some people, I hope you're right. I disagree with your trade, Taylor, but I respect your trade.
Well, if you want my breakdown of it.
Yeah.
Jordan Howard's got completely demoted. He doesn't even play anymore. He's inactive. Matt Breida's hardly seeing the field. I need a boomer bust player. My receivers are sputtering. DJ Chark can't stay healthy, and somehow Gardner Minshew's gotten worse. I am a Deebo Samuel believer, and a Deebo Samuel guy. Hence his first week back, 66 yards and a tutter. When you're 1-5, you got to take a gamble to try to get back in the game, and that's what I'm doing. I can only afford 2 more losses before the playoffs are pretty much gone completely.
That's that Tecumseh spirit in you, buddy.
And I'm gonna go down swinging. And if it takes a gamble, Mixon's banged up. I can't rely on him.
Fuck it. And even if you shouldn't have made the trade, Taylor, I'm a guy. If I've had a guy for a while and he hasn't met expectations, I'm like, fuck him.
Yeah. I would rather gamble on Myles Gaskin and the high-flying Dolphins offense than the Bengals offensive line that can't block a soul.
Gaskin is good.
Still has the Steelers twice coming up. It's got the
Gaskin is good. I worry about Tua.
All right, here's a pretty good. Right there we go. There's a pretty good transition. Are they gonna be high flying? I mean, do we know what we're gonna get out of that offense without?
Love the offense
without Fitzpatrick. I know Tua is a mystery to me.
I'm glad I got him just in case.
My thing with them is unless you follow the Dolphins, they're like Preston Williams and Parker, and these guys are studs. Like Tua's going to have options.
Yeah.
And they're actually a run-first offense if you watch them.
Why did they make the switch at quarterback? Does anybody know?
GM, they can save $5 million for the rest of the year by starting Tua instead of playing Fitzpatrick because of
smart business decisions. And I tell you what, dude, Fitz was literally, when I had Fitz there, I was thinking, dude, like, my team's a little spicier with him. I thought to myself, like, he's
smart. Yeah.
I liked it. And then, I don't know. I do like the idea of having Tua just in case. And
I was just glad Don's team finally went to Tannehill.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we'll see. I
I
mean,
don't like that he plays Pittsburgh this week, but I
no,
love
not at all.
Tannehill.
Don, you
But
and I'm
easily.
this guy.
and I'm still not sure if I don't know.
You're
I got a lot going on in my head right now, dude. I am freaking out
is
internally.
Chubb out for the season?
No, he'll be back in like
No,
a
he'll be
month.
back.
How long is Sanders
But I mean
out?
that might be too long. Like I lose
Hey,
No,
I lose
you can
Chubb.
hang on.
I lose Chubb, Dak, and Miles Sanders in consecutive weeks.
You
Like
gotta hang on.
I'm trying. Like I'm trying to. Like I'm just
Oh,
trying to survive.
The Dak injury impacts Cooper.
Right? Yeah, it hit me twice.
You
But
know
I
what's
mean,
crazy
Cooper had a
about
good
Miles
week last
Sanders,
week at least.
Don? How close were you to breaking something like I was? Because I have Sanders in my other big money league when he dropped that touchdown pass. Did
Yeah.
you see it?
Oh yeah. I was pissed.
I lost my fucking mind. It was like a 40-yard bomb, too.
I can't afford shit like that happening, dude. Nothing went right. Nothing's been going right for me for weeks. But
You
yet
just
You're
gotta
still
grind it
nothing
out.
4-2.
went.
Hey, you're still in the playoffs. You're still 4-2. So listen.
I know.
So
I'm
just
I'm
hang on a little bit. But I'm gonna tell you this.
slipping, dude.
You're
I'm
you're one of my
slipping.
only 2 of 3 hopes to
Wait
to
a
take.
minute. Do you two play each other this week? Oh, no, you
No,
lost
No.
I
then.
play Josh, which is
Dude, at this point, I'm genuinely already planning on playoffs. Not to jinx myself. I just think I'm going to be consistent enough, and I just want to keep putting up points. That's it. I'm going to put up 90 every week.
I think you and Bud are a lock to make the playoffs.
And Jim.
Mhm.
Jim's a lock. With 6 wins, you're pretty much guaranteed.
I was more speaking in terms of our division.
Oh, yeah, that division's.
Yeah, I think you guys are a lock to
You'll-
get in, and I don't know. I'm trying
Don,
like
you'll
how
get in. You'll get in.
I don't
You'll get
know,
in. You'll
man.
be healthy.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know if Sam's team's going to win another game.
All right, you guys talk. I'm going to go piss.
Who does Sam play this week? He plays Howie.
Howie put up 87 last week. He's one of the lower scoring teams.
He did, but it's kind of scary if you put up 87 points and Aaron Rodgers only got you 3.
That's true too. Dude, that's crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah. If it would have been like a normal Rodgers game, he's in the hundreds, no problem.
Well, what about
That's what freaked me out.
What about Gil when McCaffrey comes back? Where's Gil at in points?
He's dealing with so many injuries too. It's kind of crazy. He just lost Mostert again.
So I got a 60-point lead on him. But what did he put up last week? Let's just pull up his team.
I think he was in the Turd Bowl.
Really? Really?
There was 2 teams that barely scored any points.
He put up 85.
Oh, I'm thinking of Sam and CJ.
Okay.
Yeah, because CJ scored 75 points in one fantasy football game.
Such a weird year. Yeah, I mean, I got to rely heavily on my wide receivers, and it still might not be enough.
You easily have the second best receiving core in the league, though.
Correct.
My starting running backs are Boston Scott and Philip Lindsay this week.
Yes, but that's why you got to get healthy, and you're 4-2.
Boston Scott's about to be playing here in 40 minutes.
Dude, I got 3 people going tonight.
That's terrifying.
It's terrible. I was going back and forth on Evan Ingram. I almost dropped Evan Ingram. And
so let me ask you a question. Can you hold off a 40-point lead until your players get healthy?
I don't know.
I think so.
So wait a minute. So how does this
I put up 70-something points in back-to-back weeks.
So, time out.
Sam's team is going to catch fire with Godwin back and A.J. Brown.
The third team from each division is the team with the most points scored, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Which is a change the commissioner made like 3 years ago, which was one of his best. You really?
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, I like
it.
I don't understand it.
Why not?
Dude, it's nothing sucks more dick than having the guy that just you go up against 4 people in a row that just have legendary weeks against you, and I've been that guy.
Yeah.
You gotta have it.
That's part of the game. This is like the wild card Giants team getting to the playoffs and
I think
winning the Super Bowl back in the day.
It all comes down to the playoffs.
The first 2 seeds are based on record, and
Yeah.
you're given that
So,
that
but
playoff.
here's my problem. If you so let's say you and 3 other guys all go 10-6, right? You all have mass wins, and then some idiot who won like 5 games but scored a bajillion points. He gets into the playoffs.
Who outperformed me? Is
Yeah,
what you're saying?
I
For
would be
sure.
fine with
I
it.
have no problem with that.
He's got the
Yeah,
better
if you
team.
outperform,
He has the
yeah, if
better
you
team.
outperform me by the third spot, bro, you got 2 chances.
Then
Like,
why don't we just do it all point based then?
I love you,
All
Taylor,
of it?
but this is a dead
All of
end.
it.
I love you, but it's a dead end, Bobby. But it's so Tay, get this. Imagine if you had just a fucking ball out squad. Dog.
Because Andy McCoppin has the best team in the league then. If that's what we're
Do you know the
going off
likelihood
of.
of? I mean, he may,
I'm
he
on
may.
board.
But number one, the likelihood of that happening. Number two, if somebody outperforms me, they get it. Because when that person goes to the playoffs, it's shit or shut up. I mean, you're gonna lose. Like,
It's
you know what I mean? It's do or die anyway. And
It's not like
the league makes it.
It's not like your team has a defense where they're capable of stopping the other team from putting mass points up
No,
against
I
you.
get that. But I mean, if you have a guy like Gill who, 2
It's a
massive injuries to
performance-based
his
spot.
roster all year, and then let's say he squeaks in that third part because of record, but then because of
Not
injuries, he didn't have
performance.
all the points. But
Dude,
because of injuries, it's like I don't want it to be changed. It's just I'm just talking about it. It's interesting.
It is that is an interesting thing to bring
I've
up.
never heard anybody have this take before. It was
Taylor.
Everybody was a big fan of this change.
Well, if you have 1 or 2 spots, you get 2 chances to get it on record. If not that, if I am begging for a third spot, I gotta own that.
It's also interesting though.
You got to keep in mind though, Taylor, that's a performance-based spot.
I get it. But I find it interesting for a 12-man league to only have 6 playoff spots and not 8.
What? You want the majority of the league?
No,
That's
no.
whack. That's whack. Dude, that's like not even worth it.
Yeah, it kind of downgrades the regular season, the importance of the regular season. I don't care about
the playoffs aren't even a conversation then at that point.
Oh no, I think it makes it fun because that makes seeding all the more important.
I don't want a March Madness type deal, dude. I want the teams that are in there to be the proven best teams in the league.
Agreed.
I don't want everybody to get a fucking invite and just somebody gets hot. I want the teams that have performed well all year long to be in there.
I'm right there with you.
One weird thing, I guess, is is there any difference between a second seed and a third seed? There's no difference, right?
No,
because they play each other.
Play a different team.
You're playing each other.
They play each other, right?
Yeah.
In the same division?
I think that's how it works. The division, you can't meet the other division until the Super Bowl.
Because that's what's fun if you do like 8 teams. For the top 2 teams get a bye. Well, I'm not about saying that's what should be done, but it always makes it interesting.
Who would you guys say if you had to rank a top 5 right now? Who'd it be?
Top 5 teams.
We'll go Mueller number 1.
I don't know. I'd take Andy number 1.
All right, we'll go Andy number 1 or 2.
Because guys, Josh is the number 1 ranked team, but he's also only has 515 points scored against them.
We'll go Bud number 3.
It's hard after that.
Yeah, then
What do you say, Don?
I might look at
probably 4.
Travis or CJ maybe.
Yeah,
I would put me at 4 over Siege.
Brad's team is one of the trippiest teams.
I would like to hear you, and I'll be silent. I would like to hear you two dissect a matchup between CJ and I. Because it's interesting.
If I could, one of you guys want to pull up CJ's team or something? Or Travis's team. I got CJ's team up.
I got Travis's team up.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up. Oh, you have Travis. Okay, cool. All right, so Travis who's his quarterback now? That's not Fitz.
He's got Breeze and Tua. I hate Breeze this year.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not here, guys. Talk away.
He can't throw the ball downfield.
No, but if he gets Michael Thomas back, it's going to help.
Who are
one game over 20 points this year for Drew Brees?
Who's Travis's wide receivers?
You have Edelman, Claypool, and Thielen are the main guys, and then you have Sanders for depth.
Dude, their teams are really similar. They have been all year.
It's all running back heavy.
Yeah.
But I think Travis has the upper hand at wide receiver, but CJ definitely has the upper hand at quarterback.
Travis might
That's
have the upper hand at running back too.
I think Chris Carson's very underrated though.
He's been good, and he stayed healthy, which is why.
But Aaron Jones is a top 3. I'm nervous about Hilaire. I'm telling you, I know Bell's coming in, but I think Bell's going to get more run than what people think. I think it's going to go 50-50. What the worst case scenario for Travis is they ease Bell in, and then right around like week 12 or 13, it goes 50-50, right when fantasy playoffs start.
Then he can just plug Connor into his RB2 and just throw another wide receiver in there.
That is true, because with the receivers he does have, he can swing it. CJ's receivers... See, Travis's receivers are more consistent than CJ's.
Yeah.
You never know what Will Fuller's going to do.
They're very close. Those two teams are very close. I don't.
Jesus.
I don't.
I think. Yeah, I don't either. It would depend on if you're getting a 30-point Deshaun Watson game or not.
True.
Right. How's he been doing? He had a good week last week, right?
He's starting to heat up over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think he's going to get better.
His schedule really lightens up over the second half of the season too.
It's hard to say until we see what difference Bell's going to make in that backfield.
Yeah, and I think, but they're both going to play. I don't think that's that at all. It's just going to be. The good news is I think Hilaire will still be the goal line back. But nobody ever knows what Andy Reid's thinking.
All right, so I will tell you, I do think that Clyde's. The most thankful thing I was to see was against Buffalo, them trusting him with 26 attempts, and he did good with 161 yards rushing. I mean,
he looked fantastic.
When I saw him, my biggest fear, guys, is that he was going to turn into just the scat back and still be deadly, right? But not be the guy. After I saw that he could carry them against a defense like Buffalo with 26 attempts and make good on it, I was happy. That being said, you're right. And if you need a running back, right now might be the time to take advantage of that gamble. Because if I find out that Clyde is still eating, he's going to be mine. If you want a chance at a trade and have an eating Clyde, here's your chance. But I don't know. I'll probably sit with him.
Of course, Jim has Bell.
Yeah, I know. I just... There's no weak point in his team. His bench is fucking sick too.
He's good.
Well, him getting Josh Allen made all the difference in the world.
Yeah, that and Kareem Hunt were the best picks of the entire draft.
I think him getting DK Metcalf was probably the biggest steal this man got.
God, dude, you're exactly right. Hey guys, I got to get off here.
All right,
but Don, you're my great white hope.
I'm
just trying to survive. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm trying to survive.
You will. I think you will. Sam is going to heat up a little bit. Just fight him off, and we'll get it. All right.
Catch you later, guys. Man. See ya.
Yep. Good show.
All right, later. Did Josh try to make a trade with you at some point? Was it
today?
No, it was weeks ago. Was it Metcalf for Mark Ingram?
No. I would have took that in a heartbeat. I tried to get Metcalf from Josh, and I was offering him. It was before the season, I think, even started. It may have just been after week 1. I think I offered him Ingram and Devontae Parker or somebody. I was trying to get Metcalf off of him.
Yeah, he mentioned that. Yeah, he mentioned that to me, and I told him not to do it. I thought it was Metcalf for Ingram straight up. At this point, I wish I would have let him do it.
Yeah, I was trying to get Ingram off my team fast as possible.
Yeah.
But I think we should probably do the pick'ems.
Yeah, we might as well. Let's see where we at here. 30 minutes? Not bad. Dude, last side boob we did was so boring. We are done at this point. But all right. First matchup. It's gonna be me and Josh. I don't even want to look at it, dude. I can't believe I'm starting Ingram again tonight. What am I doing?
You have to though.
He's got a good matchup.
The volume's there. I
It
mean,
is
at the
there,
end of
but
the day, the volume's there.
it's not translating into shit though. It's
Yeah,
so fucking frustrating to watch.
You just gotta trust the process. That's
At
what Gil
least,
did with Gronk, and it's starting to pay off.
yeah, that was. I noticed that. At least Hayden Hurst is part of a decent offense. Dude, look at my
That's
bench.
true.
Look at my bench.
It's bad.
It's really bad. Holy shit, man. I mean, I'm rocking 2 tight ends and 2 defenses right now.
The biggest problem here is that Josh Allen gets to play the New York Jets.
Yeah, he's going to go off. He's going to absolutely go off.
Metcalf gets the Cardinals. Tyreek Hill should be contained for the most part in Denver.
All it takes is one.
Yeah. I don't know, though, man. Tannehill, I mean, I know you're a Steelers fan. The one thing you can do on Pittsburgh is throw deep on them. If you get the time to launch one. I don't know how Carson Wentz did it, but he did.
I think their Steelers are 5th against quarterbacks this year. I think nobody's put up more than 19 points. So the ceiling isn't super high, but I mean Tannehill's been hot. I
He
think
produces.
I think I'm playing against myself more than I'm playing against anybody else right now.
You are.
I need my team to put up points. Who I'm playing it's kind of irrelevant. I need to put up points.
I mean, this running unless this trade goes through, I think you have the upper hand at running back for now.
God, that's frightening.
I know. Well, when you have James White and Frank Gore, that's just ugly.
The trade to go through.
The biggest thing here, though, is Darius Slayton is such a boomer bust guy. For Jim and his flex, I mean, he's a guy that can get 100 yards and 2 touchdowns out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I love your wide receiver matchups.
Yeah, so do I.
You get Galladay against the Falcons and Ridley against Detroit. There's a chance for those 2 guys to go off.
Dude, I got a feeling I'm going to be pissed off after tonight. I'm not looking forward to
after Boston Scott.
I'm not.
Phillies defense.
I'm not looking forward to this, man.
Oh my God, your kicker's playing too.
Oh fuck, you're right.
You got 4. Oh, we'll know tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus,
pretty much.
Don.
What else am I supposed to do? I mean, it's decent matchups for all of them, but
you need Gano to put up 20 again.
God, that would be so nice.
Yeah, I got 20 scored on me by a
dude. What sucks is I gave up that top waiver spot. I took a gamble, dropping Boston Scott, planning on picking him up in free agency. All I needed was Miles Sanders not to go down that week.
That's exactly what he did.
That's exactly what. Dude, nothing went right last week. Nothing. And he fucking drops 2 touchdowns before that. It was just a nightmare, man.
Yeah, you and Gil have been getting raped by injuries.
Yep. What are you gonna do? All right, Jared and CJ. But I'm giving Josh the win, by the way.
You giving Jim the win?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm too.
Yep. All right, Russell Wilson versus Deshaun Watson. So, I mean.
I don't even. This is CJ is going to dominate him.
This is CJ. Let's move on. Gil versus Brad. It's kind of interesting. Brad does have a funky team. Dude, Michael Thomas is going to end up not playing again.
They said he didn't practice again today, so it's looking to be pretty much in doubt.
God, dude, I would be so done with that fucking guy. So who's he going to plug in, I guess? Maybe John Brown?
He's got DJ Moore, John Brown. I think he'll be okay.
What John Brown do?
Nothing. He had 0 catches actually.
He was They broke one up or something because he caught one in the end zone. Yeah, I think they broke up one.
Yeah.
He almost came down with one in the end zone.
But he didn't practice again on Thursday either.
Yikes.
Yeah, but I think DJ Moore is serviceable for him if he needs him.
Yeah.
And who else? Gil's team. I don't even know what to think about this team.
No idea.
I'm gonna take Brad here.
Yeah. Lockett, Mahomes, Mike Davis. Give me Brad.
Yeah.
All right, you versus Bud. Bud still needs to plug in a wide receiver.
Which will be OBJ
Yep.
against Cleveland. To be honest, I'm going to take. Well, why can't I pull this shit up? Unless Cam Newton goes off, Bud's probably going to win. Just because he's got Jacobs and Kittle. I mean, he's got so much star power, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm probably going Bud too. He'll be without Mixon. You'll have Gaskin instead. Who do the Dolphins play? Oh, they're bye. They have a bye. So I guess Montgomery will be your RB2. Did I lose you?
Shit, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be Deebo Samuel and the flex and Montgomery, or it'll be Giovanni Bernard if Mixon doesn't play since he hasn't practiced at all this week.
Hmm. I mean, Bud's the better team, but
Oh, he's definitely the better team.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm going with Bud, trust me.
Yep. Is it the last one here? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's one more after this. Nathan versus Sam. It doesn't really matter from my perspective if Sam wins. I just need him to not put up points. But
Who does he have?
Wentz, a lot of just weird ass teams. He's got to be excited about Swift and Brown.
You know what's weird about the Swift thing though is I think did AP still have more carries than he did too?
I'm not sure. I think Swift broke off a couple big ones.
Yeah, I saw him jump like 50 feet in the air over the goal line on one.
Yeah, he had 14 carries.
Yeah.
Got in the end zone twice.
I think Howie's gonna win this one though.
Yeah, Howie's the better team. At this point in the season, you just look at who's the better team. It's pretty much been established by now.
Exactly.
All right, give me Nathan.
Oh, I think we have one more.
Yep, one more. Travis versus Andy.
Wait a minute, did I just see that correct?
What?
Oh, never mind, my app's just acting crazy. Okay. Dude, Andy's team is insane.
Yeah.
Diggs, Travis Kelce, Derrick Henry, Kyler Murray. Jesus.
What's Crowder been doing? Is he starting Crowder?
Yeah.
God, his team's stupid. Even with Eckler being out, his team's stupid.
Oh, they're fantastic.
I want Andy to win. I need Travis to lose. I mean, Travis has also got a good team, but yeah, give me Andy. I've been high on Andy all year.
I think I'm gonna take Travis just because Derrick Henry has the Steelers.
True.
So
yeah, they shut down Saquon in week 1. So, all right, that'll do it. All right, see you, man.
all right, good luck tonight, sir.
All right, thanks a lot.
Bye.
All right, see you guys.